Hi, I'm an AI-generated voice, and I'm here to help you through this instructional video for the Crafty Witches. Recently, there has been a spate of unsolicited or spam posts appearing in groups on Facebook. The fake advert on screen is an example of what has been appearing. Fortunately for Facebook group admins, some of them get caught by Facebook's own spam filters. However, there are a significant amount getting through and appearing on the group's discussion feeds. Not only does this spoil the group's experience for the members, if the content is on the Facebook inappropriate list or offensive material, it can potentially put a black mark on the group, leading to restrictions or even the group being closed if not removed by the admin or moderator teams. So, how does this affect you, the group member? The information we currently have is that the Facebook profile that is posting these spam posts is doing it autonomously. That is, the profile account holder has no idea it is happening, and, more concerning, cannot see what the profile has posted. In broadly general terms, most Facebook admin teams take a broad brush approach to spam posting, delete the post, then remove the poster out of the group and ban them, and their future profiles from rejoining. If you were only a member of one group, you would know pretty quickly that you had been removed, or at least you couldn't see the group or the posts, and would make some sort of an effort to investigate why or how this had occurred. But what if you were a member of 2 or 3 groups? Or worse, even more. Would you notice if a third of them removed you? Would you really know? And would you remember which ones that were missing? This representation on screen is only 9. Most of us are in at least 15, some as many as 50. After all, that's what Facebook is about, isn't it? Connecting with like-minded people and finding out local, national, and globally based information. So, if this is caused autonomously, how do I protect myself from this happening to me? Well, we can only ensure we haven't done anything, or more accurately, allowed something to do this to our Facebook profile. Okay, so how does this potentially happen? And what can I do to avoid this happening to me? When you are browsing through your Facebook feed and you see a game or an app that you fancy looking at, you click it. That's okay in the most part, but when you get the message, sign in with your Facebook profile, do you actually know what that is doing? Some of the accept terms and conditions allow the app to post on your behalf, which on its own is okay for sharing in-game treats or prizes, but some use this as an opportunity. Whilst the vast majority behave responsibly, including the examples shown here, some of these apps may be malicious and post without your knowledge. So how can I check what I have allowed and has access to post? The screen shown here is on Windows 11 and using Google Chrome browser and using the browser version of the platform. Your screen may look different, especially if you use the desktop app or are on a mobile device. All versions of Facebook will have access to the settings. It may be a case of finding the appropriate shortcuts. On the top right corner of the web browser, click on your profile picture. Then, from the resulting drop menu, select the Settings and Privacy option, identified here with the gear icon. And from the following drop-down menu, click the Settings option. Don't be put off by the multiple options on this screen. Indeed, if you were to scroll down, there is even more. These options are essential for you, and a legal requirement in some countries, to change the profile to suit various audiences and interactions. On the left-hand vertical menu, scroll down and locate the Apps and Websites option. This is where you can see all the applications you have allowed access to your profile. Remember, before you go any farther here, some of these applications will be okay, and the apps may need to have access in order for you to use them. Let's try and break down what we can see here. Here is the title of the application you have allowed access to your profile. The first thing to consider is, why did I allow this? Is this an application, or in this case, a website login, that I need or use? If the answer to any of these is no, then you may wish to immediately remove the application's access to your profile. If you do remove its access and find later you actually needed it, the website or application will automatically ask the next time you visit. Here, you can see, according to Facebook, this is an active app. Conversely, here, according to Facebook, this is an app that has had its permissions expired. It may be prudent to remove this application altogether. Okay, let's get into View and Edit, what the app has access to. This area is the key to what the app is allowed to do. This app has little actions it can take. It uses the name and profile for display on its own website and/or application, and uses the email address to send notifications and offers to. What you should be on the lookout for is anything that says, "May post on my behalf," or "full access." Don't be scared of breaking something. This is the permissions screen. The worst that you can do is delete the app's permissions, and you will have to allow it to access your profile again if necessary. If you are in any doubt or fear, and do not recognize the application name or website service provider, click the Remove button. Going back to the Apps and Websites page, under all the currently permitted and expired apps, you can find two control buttons, which, if switched off, one will stop other apps and websites being able to connect with your account, the other will stop games and applications sending you notifications. So in summary, what have we learned? If you click a link on Facebook for a game or to an external website and it asks to sign in using your Facebook profile, question yourself why it needs to. If it's a trusted site or app, then it's more than likely okay. But if it feels like an unusual request to see who the latest lottery millionaire in your postcode is, then it is probably phishing for your data. Facebook has a lot of quirky apps that allow you to find your fairy godmother name or your reindeer name. When you click them and they ask for your permission to sign in and post the reveal on your behalf, just remember you are giving the app permission to post as you. It's possible that the app may use this nefariously. If you have had issues like this or suspect your account has been compromised, ensure you change your password. Make it unique, not the same one you use elsewhere. Use a mix of lower and uppercase letters, numbers, and a character or two like pound or %. If you struggle to remember passwords, most modern web browsers will offer to store them for you or write them in a book, but ensure you keep that in a safe place. Finally, if you see a friend posting something that's a bit weird, or in a tone or using words that they wouldn't normally use, try to contact them, to warn them, just in case this has happened to them. Especially if it is a friend in real life, not just Facebook friends, the chances are you will have a phone number or email address, so that if the profile has been hacked, you can potentially let them know without letting the potential hacker know. However, and more importantly, do not put yourself in harm's way. For the present, we need to be vigilant and keep each other safe. These issues tend to be cyclic. That is, the issue will rear its ugly head from time to time as a fresh batch of app developers find their way around Facebook's security systems. Facebook's automated systems will catch up with this or these apps and ban them, but at least now, you should be armed with the knowledge to protect yourself against any future attacks. Please do come and join our coven of crafty witches, creative friends. Do also like our Facebook page at We Are the Crafty Witches, and look for us elsewhere on social media. Thank you for watching. Please join us again and let's create magic together.